Transformers, robots in the stars. Hello people of the internet, it's me, and today I'm doing something different because I feel like it. Yes. So today I'm doing a review on a Transformer I have, as you clearly see in front of you. Today we're reviewing the 2011 Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Bumblebee. This is not the only Deluxe Class version, there's different ones. There's a repaint version of this one that just has, it's all black and flames all over it, and the eyes are red, and so is the glass. And I think the MechTech weapon's different too, I'm not so sure. There's also the Nitro version, which I don't have though. But I do have this version, which is the only one I actually like, aside from the repaint version of this Transformer here. So if you don't know about these ones, which are probably the best Transformers that Hasbro has made off the Bayformers, because they're a little smaller, but the transformations are amazing. Jam-packs everything in there. Not to mention all the vehicle modes. All the Transformers from Dark of the Moon look excellent. Well, in my opinion. But in Age of Extinction has gotten a little lazy, and the Last Night I'm not so sure about yet. I haven't really checked out that one yet. I only have one Transformer out of that one though, and it's not really a main difference. I think they're trying to get back into this kind of formula, so yeah. Anyways, we're wasting time, so let's cut to the figure. So this is a 2011 Camaro SS, I believe. That's nice. So this car is modified. Front bumper looks unusual. These stripes. We showed the hood. The racing mesh you clearly see here. It's not on the real car. It's there. And this wing back here, that's not big. That is small. You don't know what big is until you see big. Okay? This is small. This is not big. Small. Not big. You don't know what big is. When you see this thing, it's not big. Okay? You don't know what big wings are. These are really tiny. Very squashy. Look how short it is. It's not that big. It actually could get in the way of the rear view, because you're seeing a black line through half of the back of the rear windshield, so you won't see anything. So that's enough of the car. Now onto the MechTech weapon. So the MechTech weapon here is, I don't know, some big ugly blaster. They've actually colored in Sharpie because every single weapon it came with, every single MechTech weapon is what they're called, and for a reason, which I'll explain in just a couple of seconds. So color this in because they always have them in gray and nothing else, and kind of boring. So this is what the MechTech weapons can do. They can do this. Pull this lever. Pull this piece right here. Pull it. Push it down and it transforms. So it kind of looks a little ugly. You get a scope. It extends. And you get a bigger barrel. It's not very tucked in there. You can clearly see it from the front. It's so obvious. You can see the scope too, but it's useless until, you know, you pull this down, and now you can use it. Boom, boom, boom. That's enough about the MechTech weapons. Put that to the side. So now we're wasting time. Let's just get into the transformation of the vehicle. Now to transform this figure, you can start off in many ways. Well, not many ways. There's only 3 of them that I could find out. is to either start off with the doors, take the whole front, take the whole section up here off, or start pulling these off, or these. That's 4. So I will start off with opening the doors. So you can just open up the doors here, and in the back they have more glass. They got glass tucked in there. Now that's kind of dumb because they got the racing mesh there. I have no idea why they did that. They could have just stick with this, which in my opinion would have looked nicer. But no, they went to a racy look, which I don't mind. But what I do not mind, what I do mind, is this. I don't like this. I wish I could take this off or fold it at least, but I can't. So this is kind of pointless. There's no point of this is existing except for looks. Anyways, we're getting distracted. Some other transformation. So then you can pull this back. Do it on the other side as well. Now if you do that, pull all of this out. So all this comes out. Pull this down onto the roof. Take this and you put it on top of that. And you sleep it there so it won't get in the way. So then you go up here, you pull, push it up and turn it like that. Pull, push it up. Now you fold this. So then you go under the head, the Bumblebee. Mine, unfortunately, has a loose head. It has loose head syndrome. So does the other Bumblebee, which I'll show you after the transformation. Happen to have. Pull these out. You can see here, you can pull these out. And these right there. Pull that. Pull this. The hounds out. Do the same thing on the other side. Then you take all this, take it down. Now, there's a tab right there. Can't see it. Right there. And there's a hole right here, and you're supposed to keep it in there. Make sure the head is out of the way, otherwise it won't let you in. Just try to find the hole. So then when you hear the pegging. Now with these, you can do whatever you want. You can make it go like that, or like that, or like that, whatever. It doesn't matter. Oops. Now we're done with the top part. Torso. Now we need to go into the legs. Well, except for this. Which I actually forgot. I like to tuck it under like this. Push it up. There you go. So it kind of cleans all this out. Stop. But then it has this still. What I want you to do is this. And then you get this giant hole. I'd rather tuck it in there. So at least you get a not such a big hole. Now for this one, pull this out. Now right here, you want to fold it like this. So there you go. Fold the legs like that. And you can just pull this out if you want. Separate it. if I wanted to. Now extend that. Wow, the figure is so tall you can't even get on the whole camera. There you go. Now we can see it. So this is Bumblebee in his robot mode. Sorry that took forever. Just lift up his head. The figure you see here, it's still the same guy, so if you thought it's not the same guy. Now with these you can keep it down, you can lift it up, whatever. It's your figure, it doesn't matter. Modification there, I forgot to do on the side. Since it has mech tech weapon, you could hold it. Put it in his hand. He could open it enough to actually put it in there. There you go. So now you can hold it and just shoot you with it, I guess. But it is quite heavy, so you might do this. It also has ports here, so you can put the weapon in there too. If you wanted to, if you want to pretend like it came out. So yeah. So the figure I was talking about earlier, I probably was going to show you, was the next one. Here's a, hold on, Avenge the Fallen Bumblebee that's really loose and old. And this one has bubble guns. I'll probably show you in a future video or something. If you want me to continue this, if you want. I might do this if I wanted to, because this is my channel, not yours. But it's what you want. Now for the articulation of the figure. Figure does have a ball joint at the head. Does have the folding doors. It can also move. You can also move these. Now the pieces of the bumper you can also adjust as well. So waist. So about the waist, up and down. It's pretty much on a ball joint, if you could say. You got a swivel right here. Goes up and down. I guess you can call this hand articulation, although you can kind of move the thumb, but not so good. You can also position these however you want as well. You got a really high kick and a decently high back kick. A knee. You can also adjust these if you want, but not really much of a pivot, but I guess you can call this a pivot. You can do that, or move the yellow part. That's pretty much it for the figure's articulation. This figure is kind of back heavy, so if you decide to keep it kind of leaning backwards, it will fall on its back. So just be careful with that. Now this figure actually did come with its instructions too, but I won't really show you because the camera is too small, and plus we already know how to transform now because I already showed you. But to really show you how to really transform this thing is to transform it back into a car, as to its very nice looking Camaro. So what you want to do is to actually do the opposite. So I want to start up with the front again. So attach that. Move this. Push it down. Pull this up. Pull this out. And just leave it there for now. pull this out, and drop this down, all to the bottom, fold in the arms, fold in the hands, twist the arm that way, and just fold it in. Do the same thing on the side. Make sure it looks like that, otherwise it won't look very nice. And it won't work out. Just push that back in. Close this. And done with that. Now let's move on to the back. Close this. Bend this kind of like this. And try to bend it to the point it would, this would peg in like that. Do the same thing to the other side. Make sure it's at the right position for this to connect. Now you can plug these two sides together. And now, onto the top, because we're really close to being done. Make sure this piece right here goes right there. Now there's a tab right here. It's supposed to go under the trunk. So make sure it goes under it. Fold in the glass, window, and close the doors. And try to straighten it out if you want. And there you have Deluxe class Bumblebee. And all of it's a Camaro in this glory. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is the first one. So hope you enjoyed it. As always, starting today, you can subscribe if you want to. Leave a like, that would be kind of helpful. Or maybe share it with people you want to share it with, but don't be a total douchebag and say, oh, this video sucks, and then make it to a rejected video. Don't do that. I don't like that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a nice day, evening, morning, whatever time of day you're in. And I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye. Suscríbete a este video o te voy a matar.